welcome to another episode of Pessimistic at Best. I am your host, Samantha Georgeson, and we have a super fun guest with me today. This is my best friend since about the 6th grade, Zoe Sprout, and we have a fun conversation. We're going to be chatting all about what we used to complain about at 12 years old to what we complain about now at 24. So hey Zoe.
Hi Sam.
How are you?
Oh yeah, to quote TikTok, I could be like, hey, how y'all doing?
Yes.
Hi everyone. Hello audience.
We're so excited. Zoe's my first real guest because James lives in my house.
Naturally, I'm the first real guest. Like, I don't feel like you could start this thing without me.
No, it makes the most perfect sense.
I was thinking about things I could say, like to introduce our friendship.
Hell yeah.
A few came to mind.
I love it.
One, the first time we met, I believe I was wearing a bedazzled America's Next Top Model t-shirt.
Oh my God, you were.
I wore that a lot.
She was playing kickball.
I was also wearing a skirt.
You were.
You know.
White.
A white skirt.
A white skirt.
So like really, really hot outfit.
Yes.
And then the other thing I was thinking of is how we used to call each other like after school and talk for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just kind of probably complaining.
Kind of like this.
So like nothing's really
similar.
changed.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm really excited to be here.
I'm so excited to have you.
This is so fun. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. Oh
for
my God,
doing
that
this.
means so much.
Just seeing it all over the Instagram the other day.
Yeah, we're
when
famous
it came
now.
out. You are famous for sure.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited. And I'm really excited about this conversation. It was actually Zoe's idea. As soon as she was one of the first people I told that I was going to be doing this little podcast. And I don't know, you were so excited. You came up with like 20 topics right away.
For sure. The idea person. Yeah. I'm a Gemini.
So supportive. She is. She is. And I'm a Leo, so it's just we're great together. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited about this one because, again, like we used to talk and complain all the time at 12 years old. So
on our parents' home phone.
Yeah, my parents' home phone.
Yeah.
I think my mom and dad were like, ugh, who is she fucking talking to again? It's time for dinner.
Me. It was always me.
It was Samantha. But it just immediately came to mind because I was like, nothing's really changed in the last 12 years.
Literally not a thing.
And I wouldn't want anything different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want
We've kind of switched haircuts.
Yeah, for sure. But I've kind of gone back and forth.
That's true.
Between like really grew out my hair in high school.
That's so true.
Got it cut again in college, which was really a big step for me. It was. Recently got curtain bangs.
She did, folks. I feel like I have the haircut that you had when I met you when we were like 11.
Yeah. I don't even know what my hair looked like though.
It was short. Yeah. Maybe you didn't have bangs.
No. When I went and got the curtain bangs a couple months ago or last month, I texted you. I was like, I'm in the salon. Should I get curtain bangs?
And it was an obvious yes.
And you didn't text me back. And then I got curtain bangs. And then you texted me and you were like, did you do it? So yes, I did.
Yeah.
So if any of you guys see me with my curtain bangs,
give her a compliment, folks.
Please.
So we're going to chat about a few things today, and I'm excited because in summary, we're going to talk about all the good things, boys, being a woman, growing up, and we've gone through the ropes together. We really went through the ugly stages together.
Well, we haven't really gotten out of those, have we?
That's true.
I'm just kidding. We love ourselves. We're pretty.
Yeah. We're
pretty
gorgeous.
hot.
We're so hot.
No, we're sexy.
Smexy.
This will be a really fun one though, because I think there's just so much we can talk about.
Definitely.
Because we've just gone through so much together.
Yeah.
Good things and bad, right?
Oh yeah. Which is the point of this.
And we've supported each other through it.
We really have.
Which is the best part about having such a long friendship. Mm-hmm. And I know, too, like, our friends tend to complain a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, again, nothing's really changed.
Yeah.
It's just, and as I was going through my list of, like, okay, what can we talk about? It's all the same topics. Mm-hmm. We just complain about it differently now.
Yeah, 100%.
Because we're, like, 12 years older and have gone through a little bit more than we had when we were 12.
Yeah. Some life experiences under our
yeah.
belt.
But it's funny because it's all the same topics. Like, we still complain about boys.
Yes.
We still complain about being a woman.
Yep.
When we were 12, we didn't really know what being a woman meant.
It's true. We were just starting.
Yeah. We're starting to figure it out. We should start with that one.
Okay, I love it.
Because that's fun.
It is.
I mean, sort of.
Sometimes.
Like there's a lot of great things about being a woman. But then there's also like, okay, I got my period at 11, right?
Yeah. Dude.
So, like, complaining about that at 11, 12.
Yeah. I was a late
like,
bloomer.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah. I don't think I got mine until I was like 15 or 16. No,
Which, good for you.
That's late. I was probably 14 or 15.
My body at 11 straight up said, you can have a kid if you want.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, dude.
So,
yeah,
dude.
that's like 6th grade, right?
Yeah, it was 6th grade. So my period tragedy story was like, I got it, right? And I thought I had pooped myself.
Naturally.
Because I was like, what's this? And I didn't really do anything about it.
Well, no one tells you that it is kind of like shit brown sometimes.
Literally. And then you get it and you're like, I was expecting it to be like, you know,
Crimson.
horrible, bloody experience, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So I get it at 11, and then, you know, I went and told all the women in my life, told my mom, told my friends, told my grandparents. And then it was like this thing that I had to deal with for so many years, still dealing with it.
Yeah.
So obviously complaining about that, of like figuring out what the hell that means, like how you have to buy pads and tampons. Or, like,
And like hide it. When we're in middle school, for some reason, you have to like hide them, sneak them, put them up your sleeve when you're going to go to the bathroom.
You're like in band class, like digging in your binder, like, where's my tampon? You can't find it.
We had nicknames for them. So if you used tampons, it was a lollipop. And if you needed a pad, it was
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy, yes.
Yeah, it's just like candy.
Yeah.
And like you would send someone a message on AIM. I got my candy this weekend.
Yes. Code for period.
Dang it. Yeah.
Total
buzzkill.
buzzkill.
That was a big part of complaining, which I still complain about that now.
Oh, it's perhaps more. It's just the worst.
Yeah. And like, we both have IUDs. So my period is pretty regular.
Yeah, same, which I'm mad about.
But I still get pissed.
Yeah.
And like in the bathroom, like, what the fuck?
Well, because I thought when you got an IUD, so many people just like don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was
Not
thinking
me.
too. But you know, the doctors say
Yeah.
it's pretty normal to get it.
That is what they say.
So,
That is what they say.
but I'm still complaining about it to this day. I'm like, why the fuck do I have to deal with this?
We don't want
I'm
it.
not interested in having a child.
When's menopause?
Literally. But then that'll be a thing I'll complain about when we're 50. So, in 25 years,
We'll
if we want to
reconvene.
redo the podcast
I think
and
we should
complain
do
about that, we should.
We'll set the date.
Or
Yeah.
we can invite our moms on this and like do it now.
Actually, that's a great.
Okay, another
should do
idea.
that.
I told you I'm the idea person.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, bring your mom on the podcast. for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
So, that's a big thing that
Yes.
we complained about, but like also being a woman is like, when you're 12, you have to start showering.
Oh my God, yeah. You really do. Like way more often than you used to.
Yeah, I remember like having conversations with people and being like, are you guys showering every other day yet? And they were like, yeah, because the doctor said I have to.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
"Oh, I'm still doing every 2 days.
When was the first time when did you start shaving like your legs?
Oh my God, it was a huge thing because one of our good friends, Kayla, we obviously kind of grew up together, met when we were 5. And she started shaving her legs before me. And I remember I was like, oh my God, Kayla's shaving her legs. I have to shave my legs. So I was like at her house. My mom was there. And I was like, Mom, we need to get a razor. I need to shave my legs.
Seriously.
And she's like, what? Like,
Yeah.
your mom gets confused too because she's like, oh my God,
You're
my
a
little
woman.
girl is like wanting to shave her legs. What does this mean? Like, she's going to want to shave her vagina next, you know? And
Slippery slope.
that's really, it is a slippery slope once you get there. Also, because once you start shaving your legs, you have to keep up with it.
Yeah. Yeah. No one tells you that.
No, part of me wishes I would have like waited until I was
Same.
like 14.
Until
instead
now.
yeah, truly.
Literally.
So that was a big step, and I did it because everyone else was doing it, which is like the same thing with your period. If you don't get it, you're like, I wish I had it because all my friends have it.
Yeah.
And that's something that you complain about. Then
I was kind of quiet about mine for a while because I wouldn't like pretend I had it, but I wouldn't pretend I didn't. Like I like would just be like, yeah, I totally know what you mean, but no, I don't.
But no, you just kind of want to fit in, and that's like, I mean, that's a horrible part about being a middle schooler.
Oh my God, the worst.
Is that you just want to fit in
So desperately.
Yeah. You want to do all the things that your friends are doing, including showering every other day and
And be
shaving
a
your
woman.
legs.
Yeah.
So that was, and now I don't want to shave my legs.
Ever.
So I still complain about that. I'm like, ugh, I need to shave. Or like, I was going to a wedding recently and I didn't wear a dress because I didn't want to shave my legs.
Exactly.
So I wore like a jumpsuit, pantsuit, whatever you call it instead.
You have to take extra measures these days.
God, it's just like, and during the summer too, when you're
Yeah.
going to the beach.
I know.
What?
Yeah.
You got all the like, it's an issue.
It really
Razor
is.
bumps.
I know, it's horrible. No one tells you these things.
No, they really don't. And then you like maybe want to try things like hair removal, like Nair.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah. I think I bought some of that. Yeah. I'm getting to a point where I probably should be waxing my mustache, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's a big thing. But then if you start doing that, you have to keep up with it.
Yeah, and I just am not ready.
Mm-hmm. And the happy trail?
Yep. Sometimes I mess with mine, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can, like, I guess, groom it.
Yeah. Mine's full grown right now.
Yeah, mine is typically as well.
But it's winter, so.
Yeah, so you're not taking your shirt off.
Yeah.
The public doesn't see it. But, like, okay, a big thing at that, actually, I want to talk about is puberty in general sucked. We've kind of gone over that. But I got boobs.
You really did.
In middle school when I was, like, 12. Like,
they're great boobs.
I got breasts. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But it was a traumatic thing for me.
I get that.
Because nobody had breasts.
Yeah, I still don't.
Like, no offense to our friends, but I think I just got my breasts before everyone else did. And then it was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know, like these two things on my chest.
Right.
And then boys started noticing the breasts.
Yeah.
And you're like, I was so self-conscious about my boobs.
Yeah. I remember a specific pool incident.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was some boys came to my birthday party in the 7th grade. If you guys are listening, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And ruining my birthday. They came to my birthday party and I was wearing a tank. Probably a tankini or like bikini, whatever it was. And someone made the comment of like, Zoe should be in the deep end because she has breasts. And I don't even know what the joke was, but it was brought to the attention of everyone that I had boobs, and I started crying.
And that all the other girls at the party didn't, which was true, but...
Yeah, so that was a big thing for me, and I was like complaining a lot, probably to mostly my mom, about how I had boobs and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what shirts to wear.
I know.
And also like...
Meanwhile, I was probably wearing like 2 bras.
Yeah. You don't really know what to wear in general as a middle schooler, especially a middle schooler in like 2008.
Yeah.
But
truly our fashion sense was atrocious.
It was.
Yeah.
But then when you have boobs too,
it's a whole nother layer.
It was tough. And even now then, if we fast forward to 24.
It's true.
I still am self-conscious about my boobs. And, you know, people like boobs now.
They do, yeah.
They like want to see
boobs are in.
Mm-hmm. Boobs are definitely in. But I struggle because there aren't shirts that are made for... Like, clothing is not made for women with large boobs, even in 2020.
That is true.
I think, personally, like, having large boobs and going through that experience. Generally, like, fashion that's in is for women with smaller breasts.
Well, and that's also fashion in general. Such a shit.
Yeah, so
shit industry. My God.
Struggle. I still don't know where to get a decent bra.
Yeah. Honestly, though, me neither.
And then there's all those, like, Instagram ads that pop up, like, you might like this.
Yeah. I take all the quizzes. I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I need someone to just tell me what kind of bra I should get. And, I don't know who to go to.
Well, I'm finally trying to wear ones that actually fit me. You know, that's something I'm into now.
Is wearing clothes that fit you, for sure.
But
as opposed to, like 4 years ago wearing, like, crop tops.
Yeah. And then, like, a bra that's way too big. And then if you, like, look down, you can probably see my nipples. But, like...
For sure. Yeah. I do this thing right now, just kind of a side note. I take out the padding in swimsuits and I put them in my like bras or sports bras because I tend to nip through things.
That's fair.
Because I have, you know, nipples.
Yes.
So does every other woman, mostly.
And most men.
A lot of people have nipples.
Yeah.
But so I use the pads in swimsuits.
Ours are R-rated. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's so yeah, you can't show them on the social media.
You can't.
Yeah,
it's illegal.
Well, but that's a hard thing for me, honestly.
Puberty is just hard anyway. Like, I will say, in health classes, you are not prepared. I feel like the only thing that, like, all I can think about when I was, like, becoming a woman, I was just reverting back to that one, like, American Girl book. You know the one I'm talking about? That was, like...
I think every woman in her, maybe, like, in her 20s knows that book.
Yeah.
It had, like, the women with the towels on it.
Towels. Everyone was wearing towels. It told you about your period. You saw a lot of different boobs.
And which is good. Like, you need to be reading those kind of books just to, like, understand.
It was the best.
Your body and stuff. I had one that was called, like, Sex, Puberty, and All That Stuff.
Oh, love that.
And I used to, like, going through and, like, looking at the photos.
Yes.
I think I was starting to discover my sexuality a bit, right? And I was, like, a little bit horny as a 12-year-old.
Yes.
Which, speaking of, like... When you start watching shows and you're like, oh my God, I'm sexually aroused.
Well, I still feel that way when we watch Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Team Edward.
Yes.
I was horny for that Edward boy.
Yeah, Boys Who Sparkle. That's it. I just rewatched those literally last week. Felt the same.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Like the little like tingling, and you're like, but
my
then when you're
God.
12, you're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. And then you're just like, woo, in the movie theater.
I'm so happy.
Yeah. It's really something.
You don't really know why you're happy, but then you just, now you can pinpoint it. Like, I'm horny.
Yes.
So that's good. But it's hard when you don't talk about that stuff
It is.
as a young teen, a preteen. You just kind of like don't know what horniness is.
It's true. No one tells you.
No.
And like female sexual pleasures just not discussed.
We didn't talk about that until we were like 24.
Yeah. This year. This year.
No, but it very much like wasn't a part of the conversation.
No.
As we were growing up.
I learned how to put a condom on a banana, but nothing about my own body. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got acne.
That's something that is still tough.
Yeah. Honestly, I have more acne now.
Same. And I get pissed every time there's a pimple. I'm just like, what the actual fuck?
Same.
Right? Don't know how to take care of them, really.
Obviously, I talked all about this in my last episode, but it's just like hormonal now or something, and then...
It's mostly on my cheeks.
Yeah, how did I deserve this? I don't.
I don't, Maybe I did deserve it at 12.
Yeah.
Maybe I said something mean
Right.
about somebody and then got a pimple.
But now I'm a good person.
So this better not be happening to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough though. Again, it's like the things that we complain about haven't really changed.
No.
Maybe we just understand them a little bit more.
But almost that makes it worse.
Yeah, for sure.
In some ways.
The nice thing is that even when we're able to complain together, everyone's dealing with the same thing, right?
It's true.
So when we were 12 and I got my period, I was able to be like, how the fuck do you put a tampon in?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And now...
Then you cry to your mom.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah. And now it's like, I still ask the questions.
Yeah.
Before you get to
Yeah.
yours.
Maybe not about the tampons, but it's about something new now. Like,
yeah, like...
how the fuck do I get a job?
Yeah, literally. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so being a woman is hard, period.
It is.
It's just... And your period is hard too.
Yeah, exactly. Full circle.
It's always been hard.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a little friend group to...
It is.
Talk about it with.
And we've always done that, which is so great. And that's why it's great to have friends from 12 to the age of 24. You go through it all.
And you can laugh about, oh my God, do you remember when you got your period?
Yeah, at 11.
Remember when we were at the fast forward and you bled through your pants? Like, yeah, that was sick.
Yes. Oh my God, I do.
So we can laugh about those embarrassing stories of things that happened as we were going through puberty.
And I feel like we can do that with boys.
And that's a fun one. That's a fun one.
We still do that. We talk about boys.
Yeah, all the time. I think, if we want to talk about boys when we were 12.
Yes. Different story.
So many hot men.
So many.
Everyone was so sexy in middle
Yeah.
school.
Really so sexy.
Everyone in the Aeropostale t-shirts, damn.
They wore the same sweatshirt to school every day, but somehow so hot.
Your red hoodie is sexy.
Yes. Oh my God.
But it was actually a tragedy. Ben Horman broke my heart in the 7th grade.
I was there for you.
If anyone is listening that knows Ben Horman, don't harass him on the internet,
but pass it on.
But pass it on that he broke my heart.
Just let him know.
It was a tough breakup. You came over and we ate ice cream under my
your
Christmas tree. Holiday season. Hello, I was going to get you a nice little gift.
Right.
And then
you can't break up with someone before the holidays. It's just against the rules.
What the fuck? And, so I was a little 7th grader. He had been my first kiss.
Devastated.
And it was just, I think, really tough. I think a lot of young women went through that in the 7th grade. Then you'd listen to, Leona Lewis, Bleeding Love.
Yes.
And you'd be like...
You would just feel it so hard.
Yeah, I'm never going to get over this. So I was actually thinking, I was driving home yesterday from Milwaukee to Madison, just so the listeners know. And I was thinking about making a middle school breakup playlist.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, and then I'd maybe just share it with all my exes from middle school.
Yes.
Sean Brusiewicz would probably get it. I think he'd actually appreciate it. And I'd be
He'd bump
hey,
it. You know he would.
Whenever you're sad, just listen to this maybe.
Yeah.
Listen to this funky playlist. It's a little bit of Neo.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. It's a little bit of probably Beyonce on there too, from 2008.
So sick of love.
Yes, actually, so I did start. I started the playlist.
Oh my god, I love. Of course you did.
Did.
Zoe's a Spotify queen.
I am.
If you need a good playlist, Zoe has the best.
Yeah. So the 2 songs on the playlist right now: "So Sick," Neo.
See.
And I
oh
hate
my God,
that.
How did I know?
You
we
sang
are
it.
best friends.
Yeah. And "Hate That I Love You," Rihanna, and also Neo.
Yes.
So the playlist is titled "Akira, Toki, Broken Hearts Club." Because who's not in that club?
That's so true.
So,
oh my God, I'm already having flashbacks.
Yeah. Again, only 2 songs on the playlist right now, but I'm thinking of adding
It's growing.
to it. It's growing, and I'll share it with everyone.
Yes.
Just so everyone can kind of
I'm very
relive
excited.
that moment when we were, at the Toki dance. Oh my God, the worst part about Toki dances, when you were dancing with one of your crushes, and then they'd say snowball, and you'd have to stop dancing with your crush.
And switch.
Like, what the
I've been waiting for this all night. Yeah.
And now the DJ thinks he's going to be funny and toss a snowball in there.
Yeah.
And now my day is ruined. I have to go dance with someone else.
It was also horrible. My mom always chaperoned. I feel like yours usually did too.
She did, yeah.
And then she would pop up and you'd be like grinding on a boy.
And
oh
she'd
my
be like,
God.
Sam,
Yeah.
stop that.
Literally. I just banned my mom to coat check so that she couldn't step foot on
which
the
is
dance
honestly
floor.
it's a really good move.
Or like the snack table.
Yeah, in the gym, because then they were
It's always
in
safe. Yeah.
a totally different area and they didn't see you grinding on the boy.
That's where you can go to if you got a little sweaty.
You get a little Cheeto
A
or something.
Pepsi.
Oh, a cup of Cheetos.
Yes.
But yeah, so it was tough though. In the 7th grade, we'd want to profess your love to someone.
Oh my God, I know.
And you would over Facebook.
Yes, you would over Facebook or AIM.
"Hey," or AIM.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, "Ugh, what the hell am I supposed to do?" It would be crushing.
I feel like I didn't have a full-on boyfriend in middle school ever. I had a lot of crushes. I had a couple first kisses. Well, you only have one first kiss. I shared a couple kisses with boys. Extremely passionate.
After school.
Yeah.
The greatest thing about the after school kisses is everyone would know that it was scheduled to happen.
Yes, there would be literally a circle of friends around you.
Yeah, it'd be notes passed, Samantha and this person are going to kiss after school. And you'd be like, fuck yes. I can't wait to see this. Yes. Right. We've been waiting for this.
My first kiss was Henry Masak.
Yeah, so Samantha and Henry are going to kiss after school. Everyone would meet in the back of Akira Toki parking lot.
Yes.
And you guys would just a little peck.
Little something.
And then we'd run home and giggle because there was some kissing.
Literally sprint. And then you talk about it for the next 5 hours.
Yeah. 5 days.
5 days,
honestly.
true.
5 to 8 days. Depending on how hot and sweaty the kiss was.
Then you would sit next to them at lunch.
Yeah. And then maybe hold hands at recess.
Yeah.
While we all
Something
stood
cute.
in the same circle, just holding hands. Yeah.
Oh, remember sneaking out to visit boys?
Yeah, and that was more in high school, I feel like.
That's true.
We didn't do a lot of that until, we got a little bit riskier.
That's true, early high school.
Behavior, yeah. But
when we weren't quite going to parties, but we were we would always do it at my house.
We wanted to do something fun.
Mom, if you're listening.
We snuck out.
We snuck out a few times.
Yeah. We're sorry about it, but we're also not because...
We had to. It's part of the experience.
It's part of the high school experience. And
we'd go to the Orange Park.
And it would always be just to go to the park. A little innocent, Go into the park, seeing what everyone's doing. There wasn't really anything to it.
No.
Just kind of
it was just the thrill, I think.
An excitement thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
now it's not exciting because you just live alone.
Yeah. Yeah. And when I sneak out, where the hell are you fucking going, dude?
Mm-hmm. I live with my boyfriend, so that would be problematic,
I live with my friend Ruth. Yeah, I actually sneak out. I don't want to hang out with Ruth in the nighttime, so I just sneak out and go to the park.
The thrills are gone, but yeah.
But yeah, so boys were tough in middle school. I mean, everyone goes through that, right?
Yes. Because you don't even really know what a boy is yet.
Well, but you're horny.
But you love them. You just love them so much.
And you don't really know why.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when we would be on AIM, and then maybe you'd be chatting. It's you're sharing a little special moment.
It was.
Right? And then you don't talk at school the next day.
Yeah. You put a sassy away message, and they're that's just for them. You want them to read it, somehow coded.
Yeah.
And they're so dense, they have no clue.
Yeah. There's a few songs that remind me of those conversations. 2, well, one of them is my secondhand serenade.
Love that.
It's called Vulnerable.
Oh my God.
Because at 12, you're never more vulnerable than you are at 12.
It's true.
Honestly.
Yeah, there's like no worse age, I don't think.
And when secondhand serenade is singing about vulnerability,
you feel it.
Your feelings are in there.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is Fall for You.
Yes.
Also secondhand serenade, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Really, that's the soundtrack to a middle schooler's life.
And honestly, still a banger. Mm-hmm. Like, best thing about tonight's that we're not fighting.
Oh my God. Yes.
Direct message us with some of your favorite.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you.
Your middle school bangers.
What should be on the Akira Toki Broken Hearts Club playlist? We can make it a collective playlist.
We can.
It's really just about what song broke your heart at 12. Who did this to you?
Yes. We're thinking like Z104 vibes.
Yeah, like think back to 2008. Mm-hmm. What were you crying to? What album got you crying?
Yes. And we know they did. There's one out there. You know it. Like as soon as we say that, it's on your mind.
Yeah.
Because it has to be.
And that's honestly my favorite type of music too.
Same.
Music from 2008.
So good. I love Neo.
Yeah, me too.
Truly an incredible
What's
artist.
he up to? What's Neo doing?
No.
Has he released a song in a while?
Probably not.
He's so sick of love songs.
He really
He
is.
probably doesn't have any.
He probably doesn't. Yeah.
I think now the conversation around boys, I mean, both of us are in very committed relationships. The conversation is just like, this person's being annoying today.
Yeah, literally. I mean, the complaints are much more trivial because we love them immensely. So it's not as like, I don't know, it's not like he was mean to me at school. It's like, or he broke up with me at recess. It's kind of like, he's not doing the dishes. It's bothering me.
Yeah. Well, and so Cooper and I are obviously in a long distance.
True. Yeah, that's hard sometimes.
With him
that's
in
something
Chicago.
to complain about.
It is something to complain about. It's something that me and Cooper collectively complain about as a couple. We're like, why do we not live in the same place?
Yeah.
You know? But again, it's kind of like, we're not pissed off at each other for it. It's more just like
because then almost you miss each other.
We miss each other. And so during the COVID, we're still in the COVID, but
yes.
from March until October, we lived together. So that was sort of like, we got a little taste of what it would be like to
totally
live in the same place, live in the same apartment. And we did really well. And
Yeah.
I think now it's an adjustment of like, oh, it sucks that we're not, in the same place.
Yeah.
Or we have to do the long distance thing again. But I don't know.
Well, and it's good to have that experience.
Yeah, I think we both know that like that would be the next step too. Is like moving in together, figuring out. I mean, we'll figure out where that actually is. Actually,
Totally.
Side note: he recently told me that he would want to move to Milwaukee. So
Yay!
Fun.
Oh my God.
I know, right?
I love that for you guys.
yeah, so I could see a little,
Totally.
life there. I think the weird part about being like older now is that you have to think about the future.
Yeah.
And that's what I complain about. I'm like,
But you didn't think 3 days in advance in middle school. Now
No.
you have to think like, okay, what's up with next year?
yeah, what's happening? What are we doing? Like, again, like I need to get a job or
An apartment.
yeah, like
all
all
of
of
it.
those things. Should we get a cat, a dog?
Yeah.
Like, what is our life going to be? And, I literally wrote this down as like something that I complain about, but people are getting engaged and married, which good for you.
Oh my God,
Good
yeah.
for you. But I'm not there yet.
Yeah, same.
Wildly unnecessary.
Which like, okay, I've been dating James since
like 8 years.
It has been a really long time. Which, that's the funny thing, kind of taking a high school relationship and then now doing the adult relationship thing. It took some, it took some adjustments. We really did grow up together, but
Yeah.
and it wasn't like, consistent always. Maybe we broke up a few times, but yeah, I mean, that's like, you really have to, because I was insane back in high school. Who wasn't?
I love that. It's like you're a weirdo in middle school. You're insane in high school.
Literally insane.
And then you calm the fuck down.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, and I feel like it's slowly but surely getting calmer. And we live together. We have for now, this is our second year. And yeah, I mean, that was an adjustment too. I will say, and I'm sure you'll experience this, it's so different living with your significant other because like a huge thing we had to get used to was, before you always make plans to hang out. Anytime you're hanging out, it's like something you plan to do, something you look forward to, and it's like a little treat. Now we live in the same house, so we see each other every waking moment, and it's like, okay,
especially with quarantine and stuff.
Yeah, especially now. And it's kind of like, okay, but now it's not always special, or like we're not always making time to actually do something together because we forget, because we do see each other all the time. So you kind of have to, like, that was a huge change for us, and we still work on it.
Just like still setting aside the time to make time for your relationship.
Yeah, like have it be like an actual date night, even if it's in the house because COVID or whatever.
Yeah,
like
for sure. I think for me and Cooper, when we lived together for the brief 8 months.
Yes. I mean, that's a solid chunk.
Yeah, it
really
is. We had to work on finding time for ourselves still, because we went from kind of living alone to living together in quarantine too. So I think both of us like sometimes missed the time when we could just be like reading by ourselves or like listening to music that we like or whatever.
It's funny that you say that, because I know James probably wants more time like that. I'm always like, I'm bored.
Yeah. What do we do? Yeah.
But no, that's so true.
But like, it's necessary to also set apart that time for yourself.
Oh, totally.
Which is hard to find.
I was an only child, so like I spent maybe the first 15 years of my life alone.
Yeah, so you don't need any more.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, but I think because of that though, I really do value I value my alone time.
Yeah, for sure. It just takes some getting used to. And
that's a good point.
There are shows that I want to watch that Cooper doesn't want to watch, and I'm like, I need to make time to watch Project Runway or whatever it is.
Oh my God, yes.
And he's like, I don't really want to watch that fucking show. So like, we need to set aside that time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sort of just goes along with navigating any new situation when you're like living with someone that you love, or because that's like that for me and Ruth. We have to find time to like do the things that we want to do on our own.
Totally. Yeah, you kind of just have to get into that rhythm. Especially when you're one-on-one, whether it's like a significant other, boyfriend, whatever, or just like your other roommate, friend.
Yeah.
Just having it be the two of you in the house.
Yeah. It's great though to be like in a very stable, mature relationship compared to at 12.
Oh my God, yeah.
When
way better.
When Ben Harmon broke my heart.
Dude.
Just bring it full circle. I don't know.
Literally. Well, I mean, because it's just like, this is nice. It's like an adult you treat each other well.
Yeah. Also, like,
no drama. Wow.
I think I've told you this, and we've talked about this, but like this time that Cooper and I had together in quarantine, sort of like really just learning to value each other.
Totally.
When I took him back to Chicago, when he went and moved there, it was like I drove home and I was like, wow, he's like my partner. You know, like we're partners in what we're doing now.
That's a great feeling.
And it just feels really good. I remember calling my mom and I was like, Mom, I love Cooper and he's my partner.
Oh, I love that.
And she was like, doesn't it feel good to have something like that?
Yes.
And it really does.
And it just feels, I feel like the biggest difference is just like the feeling of stability. You don't have that in a middle school relationship. You're always like, oh my God, we're going to break up. And this is just like, you have this like stable person in your life you can go to, you can bitch to, you can, you know, all of that. Yeah. It's like they're just like your person. It's nice.
Yeah, it's so funny because, I mean, we're able to look back at like how seriously we took relationships in middle school and just laugh.
Dude.
But it's helped to get us to like, you know, all the experiences that we had at 12, 13, 14 has helped to get us to this point now.
Yes.
Right? And that's kind of fun.
That is fun.
It's hilarious to look back and be like, oh, I remember when I messaged that guy on Facebook and told him that I had a crush on him. Yeah. And he messaged me back and said he wasn't interested.
It happens, man.
Dude,
sometimes you gotta get burned.
It's a part of
it. You gotta get burned once in a while. It's just like a part of, builds character.
For sure. The one thing I do complain about now is that I'm not dating Harry Styles.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Timmy.
Wouldn't that be great?
It'd be fun.
Yeah, sorry, James, but listen.
Yeah, Cooper. Relax.
Timmy is a boy king. That's what he is.
Oh, it's actually funny, though, because my first date with Cooper, he was like, yeah, I've been told I look like Harry Styles. I was like, oh, do you want to go have sex?
So should we consummate this right here, right now?
I think he'd probably laugh at that now. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
He's got the brown curly hair.
Honestly, so does James.
We like similar boys.
We do.
We have our celebrity crushes.
Yes.
My 3 celebrity crushes are Harry Styles, Timothée Chalamet, and Cole Sprouse. They all look the same.
They really fucking do. Yeah, good picks, honestly. Talented, funny, stylish, handsome.
I like Joe Carey, too.
Full package.
You know him?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's nice.
He is. He's so nice.
He's such a nice guy.
Well, okay, so something else, and this one's on our list too, is just like growing up.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up is like always hard.
It sucks, dude, even at 24.
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, again, you're always like, what the fuck is the future going to be
Yeah.
like? You know?
Okay, and like at 12, you're like, oh my God, I'm so scared to go to high school.
Yeah.
Or like, then you get so scared to go to college and you don't want to leave your friends and it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
And then you leave college and you're like, oh, what the fuck, I have to get a job?
What's next?
I just have to be an adult?
Yeah, what's next?
Horrible.
It's wild, too, because, I mean, it's not even that wild, but I was saying this to Cooper the other day. You, like, think of your life in, like, years. So, like, obviously you do 3 years in middle school, 4 years in high school, 4 years in college, and then once you graduate, you're like...
The rest of your life.
It's just 50 years of this?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and, like, people don't prepare you for that, really.
No.
Even in college.
Mm-mm. But I think, like, it's funny to look back at the things that we complained about when we were growing up. Like, oh, my mom's making something shitty for dinner.
Yes. Okay, how ungrateful were we? I hate cooking.
Yeah.
I hate it.
So ungrateful, and now I'm like, how the fuck do I cook for one?
Yeah.
What is meal prepping?
Even two. Yeah, dude. Meal
No.
prepping, such a fad. I wish I did it more because, like, because I hate cooking, and so it'd be nice to just have it all set for the week, but also, do I want to eat the same salad 5 days in a row? No.
Like, I want something different each night.
My mom gave that to me as a middle schooler. And then I was
Tacos,
like, fuck this,
burgers.
Mom, I want McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember getting in a huge fight with my parents one night because they were like, oh, we're going out to dinner. We're going to go here. And I was like, I don't want to go there.
yeah, dude.
Like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up, you
A
stupid
free
ass
meal?
bitch, 12-year-old. Oh, God. But yeah, we were definitely very ungrateful. But it's just sort of a part of growing up, right? You're pissed that your mom's making meatloaf.
You're just mad all the time, honestly. You, like, I was mad all the time.
And so I have my brother, Will. Hey, Will, what's up? He's 4.5 years younger than me. So he was just kind of like, you know, a little shit running around as I was in middle school, like trying to do my makeup.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Will? Get out of the bathroom. Like that kind of shit.
Oh.
And then I grew up and I think I just have more of an appreciation for him. And he's so much cooler than me now.
Yeah.
He's just like
He's
really
cooler
cool.
than me too,
He's
for
very
sure.
Cool. And I'm just like, wow, I wish I could be like Will, you know? So I'm like kicking myself, like, don't kick him out of the bathroom when you're 12.
Yeah,
just let him hang out. He just wants to see what you're doing.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter anyways because we still don't know how to do our makeup.
No, I really don't know how to do my makeup.
Yeah.
That's another thing about growing up, right?
Okay, no one teaches you that.
They hand you an eyeliner and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and it's like purple and you're drawing full circles around your whole eyeballs, dude.
Yeah, for sure. And then you're like, oh, mascara, I should get waterproof. And then that shit doesn't come off.
No.
And then
for a while you wear way too much because you just do.
cake that shit on.
So stupid.
Now I don't know how to do my makeup still, which I haven't really put on makeup like more than 5 times during COVID. Right?
Yeah. Okay, I love that about COVID because I was a makeup every day kind of girl. I wore makeup every day in college, which now looking back on it, so stupid. It'd be like 8 a.m. and I'd be sitting around a bunch of like idiots that I don't care about with a full face of makeup on. Why? Who cares?
And everyone's
no one's
probably
looking at me.
Everyone's like, damn, she's kind of hot.
Yeah. Yeah. So hot at 8 a.m. with my hoodie on.
Yeah.
So hot.
My hair's up in a bun, for sure.
Really sweaty because I just sprinted to class.
Yeah, I've never been able to really do makeup. And I've always been like I feel like generally our friends know how to do makeup.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
more
feel
on
like
the side of like, I don't understand.
Yeah, we
makeup.
watch the tutorials.
That's how we do it.
Yeah.
The only way I know how to do anything is by watching a tutorial on YouTube. Like, how do I wash my face?
Right.
YouTube.
Yep.
Actually, I learned that on YouTube.
Yes.
Same with makeup.
YouTube
with
is
dressing.
really all hail YouTube.
Yeah,
Amazing place.
For sure. But it's something I complain about now. Also, the fact that like things are expensive. Like, oh,
God, it's
it's
so
$11 for the stupid ass foundation that I bought.
And it's so expensive. Yeah, that's such a good point. It's so expensive to be a woman, period.
Yeah.
We have so many products and things and, oh, God, just, it's never ending.
No, it really isn't.
I actually sort of, okay, some of that's fun, though. Like, it's fun to invest in yourself, whatever. But also, well, when you really think about that, that's so capitalism working its magic, dude. We think it's fun.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that's messed up.
It is messed up. You know, it's funny though. I was thinking about this. When we were 12, we wouldn't say anything like that because we had no idea what an ism was.
No.
Like, we didn't know what feminism or capitalism or socialism or the patriarchy was. And now we're like, we can have those conversations because...
Like right now.
We understand, you know, how we are controlled by...
Yes.
Capitalism and the things.
The world around us.
So that's how we complain differently now.
That's so true.
We tie it to like, well, that's fucked up.
Systems and
society
structures.
and systems and structures are fucked up. And before we just would have been like, have no
Boo
idea.
hoo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's so true. We complain a lot smarter.
We're smart complainers.
We are intellectual complainers. Yeah.
Which is kind of sexy.
It's really hot. Yeah, actually, that's so true. Are you guys turned on listening to this? Be honest.
Horny like I was in 7th grade for sure.
Yeah. Really similar.
Yeah. Very similar. But it's again crazy that we've basically been complaining about the same things for 12 years, 13 years, as long as we've been friends.
Yeah.
But it's just we complain about it differently now. We have a different understanding of the things that we have constantly been complaining about.
And that's a thing. Okay, see, I love that because we have all of these world experiences now. I mean, you know, we're only 24, but that's a lot more than when we were 12.
But we've been abroad.
Yeah, we went to Europe.
Did you know?
But like, exactly, we still complain about the same things, and that's because it's because we're pessimistic. It's because we deserve to complain. It's just good. You gotta bitch about stuff. That's why I'm here doing this podcast. That's why.
Yeah. It's funny. I was thinking about this too as I've been listening to your podcast, and I think I'm sort of considered like a positive person at work.
Yeah. Honestly,
it's one of my strengths.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like I took a strengths test, and they're like, positivity is yours. But then I think that I'm not as positive when it comes to maybe my personal life. I'm not in my friend group. I'm not as positive. Like, right? It's just like
Well, and you have to pick and choose because otherwise, if you're just like a negative Nancy all the time, everyone's like, okay, you're no fun to be around.
Yeah.
But like, it's not. That's the thing. Our complaints are so warranted that when you do come together with the people you love and care about and trust, and then you all bitch about things, and everyone's like, "Yes, dude, I'm in the same boat."
Yeah, it's like a comfort thing. I'm also, again, I'm a Gemini, so like,
yes.
I got 2 personalities.
Yeah, I love Geminis. James is a Gemini. It's just like, you guys are my people. I love you guys.
Yeah, we have the best music taste too.
Yes, you really do.
That's why I have good playlists.
Yeah,
because I'm a Gemini.
That's so true.
Recently, Sophia said I'm a bedroom pop kind of girl, which I feel like is...
That's accurate.
Yeah. It's
sexy.
Fun. It's very sexy.
Yeah.
Drop the bedroom in there.
Yes.
But yeah, again, it's just like good to have the same people that I've always been going to.
We're lucky for that.
Because you also understand where I'm coming from when I have a complaint too.
Yes.
Because we've just like gone through like growing up together, you know?
And I'm so thankful for our friend group because, like you said, with all these, not that it's a bad thing, obviously, with people going around getting engaged or doing things that we're not on the same page.
Do you, man? That's not where I'm at right now, but...
And, like, our friend group, we're kind of all at the same stage of life. We're doing it a little differently, but we're all at the same spot, relatively speaking. So that's nice.
It is nice because we just understand each other and, like, where we're coming from, too. I think something that's fun is that as we've gotten older, we've also just like welcomed more people.
Yes.
Into the group.
Which and it hasn't really like split up.
No.
It's just kind of like more come and join us. And it's so fun.
It is fun.
And like maybe they have a specific person who brought them in so they're closer to that, whatever it is. Like our college roommates or like, I don't know, just there was like people here and there and it's so fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know.
And then we complain with them and it's so sweet.
It is so sweet. It's just a bunch of like... Complaining is actually sweet as hell.
I know. It just is. Oh my God. It's like vulnerable and funny. Obviously, we're hilarious people. So it's just like so funny all the time, which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that about rounds up like our list.
I think so too. There's probably more we could like go on and on. Again, like we used to have 2-hour conversations.
Yes.
on the phone.
Would you guys love a 2-hour podcast? Would you love that?
Yes, I think so. But there's probably more we could go on about, but I think that, like, mostly middle school fucking rocked, but also fucking sucked.
Mm-hmm. What an insane time.
And now there's, like, shows about it, right? Like, Pen 15 is...
Dude, yeah, and you just cringe so hard.
It's just us.
Literally, they are us. Mm-hmm. And quite literally, I have the same bowl cut as her right now.
And it's hot. It's sexy.
It's so hot, dude.
Actually, I was recently talking to Ruth. I would be Anna, and she would be Maya. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I would definitely be Anna.
Yeah, that's so accurate.
Sorry, I just, like, tried to do that.
That's so true.
No, but it does round it out for us.
Yeah.
I left my heart at Akira Toki Middle School for sure. Mm-hmm. There's a piece of my heart there, just like, you know, on the blacktop.
How could there not be?
On the blacktop at Akira Toki.
Wow, I love that. That's really metaphorical, actually.
I think that's actually like what you should title this.
Yes, dude.
So,
amazing. I'm doing that 100%.
On the blacktop at Akira Toki. So, thanks for...
Oh my God,
just,
of course.
Being my friend
for
dude. 13 plus years.
It's my favorite thing to do. So thank you as well. It's so sweet of us. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that was just a sweet moment.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
Maybe she could have seen it.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Zoe. This was awesome.
Fun.
I'm so excited for this episode, and this was so fun.
I agree. Thanks
We're
for having
do it again
me.
Soon.
I can't wait to listen and then, like, send it to my grandparents and be like, I was on a podcast.
Zoe asked me, well, it's so funny. She got all dressed. She asked me
yeah.
then when we sat down if she should take off her shoes. So
Which
she
I did.
She took them off.
Took my shoes off. I'm just in my socks. I'm
Yeah.
wearing jeans for you.
I have leggings on, but I am also in my socks.
I was like, I literally went out to my parents and I was like, what do you wear to a podcast?
Mind you, no one can see us, but
No, but
you have to feel right.
You have to feel right so we can have these conversations.
Mm-hmm. I feel great.
Me too. I was honestly a little bit nervous. I'm feeling very settled. I think once we started talking about like how I broke my heart in middle school, then I was like, okay, I can be myself here.
Yes. Safe space.
It's a safe space. No, but this was so fun. I'm really glad I could be a part of it.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. Okay, well, this is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. And then we have another fun episode coming up next week. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for joining us. And you know what? If you have complaints, let them out. That's what we always say. And that's what you got to do. Here we are talking about all of the complaints we've had over the last 12 years. I mean, how awesome is that? It's relieving is what it is.
Yeah.
It feels phenomenal. It really does.
Just like one last plug.
Yes.
I don't have anything to promote except for my Akira Toki Broken Hearts Club playlist. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I'm going to release that probably on my Instagram sometime soon. Zoe _Sprout. Follow the playlist. You know, we'll make it collaborative and we can add some songs to it.
I love that.
You know, be vulnerable. That's all I got to say.
Yes. Okay, guys, thank you so much. And I will chat with you again next week.
Bye.